everybody. We're just going to give you guys an update on our adoption process. We've been pretty bad about all of that. And it's my fault. I've been so busy. The sad thing is, it seems like Ukraine really doesn't want you to adopt, and so you have to have everything perfect. You had about 50 plus documents that had to be translated from English to the Ukrainian language, and our facilitator did it. All of it. I mean, that's a feat in itself. And she did one little typo. She transposed a number or something like that, and it was rejected. So they're really serious about when they say it needs to be perfect. And we knew this going in. It wasn't like we were like, oh wow, what is this? We knew that it had to be perfect. And but because of that imperfection, a lot of our documents expired, and we had to redo them. And then what documents that we had to resubmit? Which ones were those?
There's just a long list. I mean, the major things are the FBI background checks and the home study update, but there's a lot of other pieces of paper that need to be done also.
We did complete the FBI fingerprinting, and that requires actual ink. There's a lot of digital processes out there. There's only one place in Albuquerque that does the old-fashioned ink fingerprints. And we ended up having to wait in line for a good 3 hours. It was crazy. So we got that done. As she said, we had to update our home study, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a slew of other little documents. And that cost probably, what, $1,000+?
So the fingerprinting, FBI background check, and apostille,
just roughly,
that will be $1,000 by itself.
Okay.
And then
so
the other part, probably another $2,000.
Yeah. So we're looking at maybe $3,000-ish that we get to redo because of the issue that happened. And we have to beat the clock because we have some other documents that are going to expire soon. So we need to get these documents submitted quickly, which, where are we with that?
So I'm thinking that our papers should, if everything goes beautifully, our papers should be in Kiev 3 weeks from Monday. And then if everything goes really good from then, we should be able to travel 2 months from that day, whatever that day is. 2
months.
From
whatever that
3
day
weeks.
is.
So 2 months and 3 weeks. That's when we should be able to travel.
If everything goes smooth. Also, we're not in Haiti. And the reason for that, we were supposed to go Monday, and it's Friday. Well, because of the civil unrest that broke out last Friday, about a week ago.
Over overly priced gas.
Yeah. The subsidization of Haiti's government on the gas was lifted, and it went from $4 to $7. People freaked out, and that's a huge deal. I mean, nobody makes hardly any money. Well, there are people who do make money there, and there are people who don't make a lot of money there, and that's the majority of the Haitians, and they are the ones who suffer the most. Because of that unrest, there is a level 4 advisory for traveling to Haiti. So they say do not travel to Haiti at this time while this is going on, because there's a lot of crime, there's looting, barricades, you may get stuck, you may get mugged, you might get killed. I mean, there's a number of problems.
And some youth groups were stuck there in Haiti, and they couldn't get out because it was near the airport where all of this
Port-au-Prince, that's where it's all happening. But the place where we were gonna go
is St. Mark.
Yep, St. Mark, and that's north about 2 hours, and really nothing was going on there. So it's like very two different worlds. And so yesterday, well, that was the day we were thinking we could probably go, but
which was Thursday.
Thursday, the 12th, and it was still level 4 advisory not to go.
Yeah.
So we canceled the entire Haiti trip. We tried to look for alternative trips, and nothing worked out because the transportation costs were too expensive.
Yeah.
So that's a real bummer. So here we are. We're walking on a dirt road out in New Mexico.
Yep.
Drowning our sorrows in the beautiful countryside here. It's very pretty here. We're in the monsoon season. lot of rain at this time. And we get clouds and the weather is very beautiful. And there's a little boy running. He's hunting.
Hey!
Wow, look at this. Erosion at its finest. I'm gonna go this way. Oh. Well, eventually that's where the bridge is. So we are in an arroyo. An arroyo is just a gully that water flows through during the flash flood season, or rainy months, or monsoons here in New Mexico. Usually they don't advise you to go into arroyos, but we're fine. You just have to know your area, understand what's going on, understand the flows of water, and you can make some pretty good educated decisions.
What?
And this place hasn't seen water in quite some time.
Mom, why are you kicking dirt on me?
I'm not. I'm a big man of your imagination.
Boom.
Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are meant for me. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, one for me. Baby, you are meant for me. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, one for me. Meant for me.
One of the beautiful things about being out here in New Mexico during monsoon season,
Now we're eating raindrops!
you get to eat raindrops.
Yeah, do we eat some? Raindrops!
Yeah.
Do we eat some?
Eat some. Show. How do you eat a raindrop?
Gah!
Oh yeah. Is it tasty? Yeah.
You want some?
You get to eat raindrops out here. And as quickly as the rain comes,
It leaves.
it leaves.
Feels amazing though.
It does.
I want the raindrops! Amazing!
But look at the clouds. Look at that. Well, it's still dripping here and there, but you can see off in the distance behind me, there's a little thunderhead dumping. And we're surrounded by thunderstorms here at this time of the year.
Guys, don't you love the smell of rain? It's like the best smell ever.
Yes. Comment below if you love the smell of rain.
Yeah.
It's so good.
They always try to make a candle.
Well-
Raindrop candle. Doesn't work.
Yeah, doesn't smell like rain. You need to have asphalt.
You have to have like dirt in it.
I know. Dirt and grime makes the smells come forth. Well, that concludes our little walk and adventure. We got to see a cool bridge. Actually, two cool bridges. is the 2018 Haiti t-shirt. You can see it.
Guys, literally, it's so sad. Like, so sad.
We have 50 plus water filters we were gonna demonstrate how to use and give to the community there. There's actually a particular community that an outbreak of cholera has happened, and these water filters would have been
So
critical in their health. And
Plus-
because of this unrest,
So
we can't deliver it.
We were going back to the place we went last year, back to the orphanage. And the kids at the orphanage are graduating this year
Yeah.
from the orphanage. So we were gonna see old faces, probably meet new ones, and we were gonna like throw this party for them for graduation. For graduating. Now we don't get to do that because we can't go.
There's a lot planned, so it's really discouraging, but God will redeem it. It will be redeemed, and there will be a great outpouring of His love. Remember, be encouraged, be available, be expecting. The kingdom of God is at hand.
Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are meant for me.